Guys, how's it going? This is such awesome news, and this is a video that everyone's probably wanting me to make. Aurora is going to be investing into Coke's going to be investing into Aurora. I'm set for life. This is so awesome. I have 162,000 shares. I'm so extremely happy. I wanted to buy more shares, but I didn't. I bought something else, which I'll get into later into this video. But we'll start off with BNN, because they broke news on Aurora. I'm sure there's way more videos there talking about Aurora. Aurora's management is probably gonna end up going on to CBNC and BNN and whatever, and just talk today about Coke possibly investing into Aurora. So let's begin.
Before we get to our top line story, I'd like to introduce my guest co-host for the full program today. Anish Chopra is Managing Director at Portfolio Management Corporation. Anish, good to have you here. Thanks for coming by.
Nice to be here, Paul.
We'll have plenty to talk about through the course of our program with Anish Chopra. David George Kosh joins us now for more on today's top line story. It's a big one, Coca-Cola, looking at Canada's cannabis sector. What more can you tell us?
So several sources have told me that Coca-Cola is in serious talks with Aurora Cannabis, one of the biggest cannabis producers in Canada. And the talks revolve around CBD drinks. It's not necessarily the chemical that a lot of people associate with marijuana, the one that gets you high, gets you stoned.
THC.
Which is THC, that's correct. It's more of the recovery drink angle that Coca-Cola is interested in pursuing.
And what kind of effect would this have on consumers of that product?
Well, if you ingest CBD as medical marijuana,
I think that's bullshit. I think they are talking about everything. They're talking about THC infused drinks, CBD drinks, gonna be the works. It's not like Coke's not gonna be like, oh, we only want your CBD, we don't want THC. No, why would that? Would make no business sense. Come on. I mean, like, he could be right. I can't say that he's wrong. I mean, he's the one that has inside information. He's actually talking to BNN, but I honestly still think that it's gonna be more than the CBD. I think it's gonna be THC. It's gonna be everything. It's gonna be everything. It's gonna be everything. At least this is why I believe. But I told you guys. I gave you guys. This is what I was thinking, and management must be listening to me. Management must be listening to me. Let's go.
Patients already do right now. It helps with pain. It helps with inflammation. And it's like Gatorade, but a little, certain different effects that CBD benefits the body, and there's a lot of interest in this space right now.
How far along are the talks between Coca-Cola and Aurora?
One source is described to me as being advanced in the middle innings, as it were. At this point, we still don't know whether or not a deal is going to happen. A deal could be canceled if Coke finds another partner in the cannabis space. But right now, it seems that they're looking to work with Aurora.
What exactly has Coca-Cola told you? They didn't comment directly on these talks, but they did make a statement, I think, that points to corporate strategy.
Yeah, Coca-Cola actually is interested in the CBD space. They have admitted that as much. They are not commenting specifically about Aurora, but the very fact that they are interested in CBD in the cannabis space, it is quite noteworthy at all. I mean, this is a huge company. This is the world's biggest beverage maker, and the fact that they are even interested in the cannabis space really demonstrates the maturity of how cannabis has performed over the last several months.
Anish, what are your thoughts here? We continue to have large beverage makers. Constellation Brands also is active in this space. What are your thoughts here?
When I look at whether it's the action of Constellation Brands or Coca-Cola, if in fact it does take place, it looks like these big companies are just diversifying their products, their product lineup, right? So if indeed the cannabis, the CBD area takes off in terms of products, they just need to be there. If they're not there, then one of their other competitors will be there. So when I look at it strategically from the point of view of these companies, it's just broadening out your product lineup and making sure that you're in that particular area and that you don't have any like areas of the product lineup that are missing.
Any idea how significant financially this would be to Aurora? Are your sources talking dollars at all?
That's something that I don't have any intel on right now. It would be a significant deal, though, and we have seen with Canopy and Constellation, with Molson and Hexo, and with the possible interest of Diageo into the space. I mean, these are serious dollars that we're talking about, so it's not going to be an insignificant deal. And
Coke has spoken with other Canadian cannabis producers earlier, is that correct?
I have a source that has told me that they have reached out to Aphria, which is another major cannabis company, several months ago, but talks did not materialize following a high-level discussion.
What else can you tell us about this? What else are your sources telling us? So what are you looking at later today as you continue to report on this?
What am I looking at later today? A whole lot of things, a whole lot of other companies in this space. I'll be...
You guys heard that? Coke was in talk with Aphria and they abandoned them. They abandoned Aphria! Oh my god! See, I told you guys why I didn't like Aphria, because of their stupid greenhouses. And yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Aphria shareholders. I don't mean to diss your company. Your company's great. Keep buying more shares of your company. You know, it'll make you super rich in the future. Anyways, let's continue the video.
Following up certainly on the Coke and Aurora developments, I'd like to, you know, really see where the CBD market is going to go. I think that that's a very compelling story that's going to go forward, especially as cannabis gets legalized next month.
And we saw the shares of Canopy Growth take off. In fact, the entire sector took off on the back of that Constellation Brands news affecting Canopy, that agreement between those two sides. What kind of value does this inject into these cannabis names, a company like Constellation or Coca-Cola getting involved?
Well, I think what ends up happening is that there's a whole series of these cannabis companies, right? And it looks like that there's large global players that want to make sure that they have products in this space, and they want to team up with some company that's advanced in the cannabis area. And at the moment, that's having a big impact on valuations.
Is it real value or perceived value?
And that's a difficult question, right? Like, at the end of the day, that's the real question. Mm-hmm. How do you value these companies? What are sales going to be going forward? Who are the winners going to be? That's tough. So I guess to answer your question, it's perceived value.
That's Anish Chopra. David George Kosh, thanks a great deal. You can read David George Kosh's piece on our website. That's
Wow, that was such a great interview. I'm so happy today. So, okay, back in December, I made this video on December 3rd, 2017. This was my December stock portfolio video. This might not be 100% accurate, but it's somewhat accurate. But at the very end of the video, I said I think Aurora Cannabis will merge with T-God. They almost merged with T-God. Instead, they did a warrant where they have a right to own up to 50% of T-God, because they wanted to keep T-God as its own separate company and own it as a, like, you know, as partners, that 50% ownership in it. And remember how I said a while ago, I made a video saying that, oh, Aurora is in talks with a company because they wanted to purchase out T-God, because they're going to use that money, they're going to get the investment from Coke now, and then going to use that money to invest into T-God. So there's awesome news. I can't believe that this is happening. I'm so excited. This is like world-changing news to me. I'm basically set for life. I'm not worried about my money at all. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy inside. This is just so happy. I can't explain how happy I am right now, but I'm just extremely happy right now. Yeah, like, I made a rumor about Coke, and Aurora and Coke must have saw my video. These billionaire companies, they're like, oh, be the #1 company. Aurora just probably went out and they probably talked. They probably jumped on Coke right away, but like, you know what? You should listen to this guy. He knows what he's talking about. We should do a partnership. And then Coke was like, maybe. And then they talked, and then they finally announced the news. I made this video 2 weeks ago. I made it on August 30th. Right now, it's September 17th. So they've been in discussion for at least 2 weeks. And I'm hoping my video has something to do with it. Oh my god, this video has almost 5,000 views. That's so crazy. I'm so happy right now. I'm ecstatic, very ecstatic. You guys cannot describe, I cannot describe how happy I am. I'm sure this video will probably reflect it. So, I have a little story for you with this whole Coca-Cola plunges into a coffee deal for $5.1 billion. Okay, so my friend, Dad, he told me, my friend, my business partner, he told me that in the 80s, the 1980s, there was a coffee shop in Singapore or somewhere in the Asian lands where the coffee tastes like absolutely shit. Like, it was just like garbage coffee. But the tables were always full, people kept coming back, and it was always full and busy. It was just like consistently full and busy. You know why? Because they put cannabis, they put weed into their coffee. The coffee tastes like shit, but people got high off it. And back in the day, there was not that much regulations around weed. So the guy was putting weed in his coffee, and customers were just piling up and coming back and back. So this is what I think could happen. They could take Aurora cannabis products and put it into coffee, and then sell it in their coffee shops. Especially since Aurora is so big in Europe, I could totally see this happening. This is so awesome. So I think Coke's gonna be a big investor into Aurora cannabis. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. This is the greatest news of my entire life. I'm so set for life. So. Remember how I said I told you guys I was gonna buy T-God? Oh, T-God's docked down. Ooh, buying opportunities for more people. But I bought T-God at $7.72. Since Canopy Rivers didn't IPO today, I went out and I bought some T-God stock because it was good. Like, I just couldn't see me going around buying T-God stock, so I bought some T-God stock. Because, you know what, Aurora is probably going to be investing in T-God, so the higher the price the stock goes, the more Aurora is going to give to T-God. So, and I think Coke wants T-God as part of the package. They want T-God and they want Aurora together. So that's the reason why Aurora went out and said, hey, hold on, can you delay your thing? We're talking to a big partner right now. We can't talk about it, but we talk about somebody, and we have money to invest into your company. And T-God was like, you know what? We need Aurora more than Aurora needs us, so let's extend the deal. So yeah, it happened, and I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I invested into T-God. Yeah, and it made my day. Aurora. Oh, wow. Why is Aurora decreasing in price? I have no idea. But this just creates a buying opportunity for people that want to buy in. Why are people selling off? Like, why are you selling off? Are you on, like, crack or something? Like, this stock should just keep rising. Not decreasing, but I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? New York Stock Exchange, a partnership with Coke. Are you serious? The stock dropping? Oh my god, like, I don't care. It's just buying opportunity for people that want to get in. Namaste. Decrease to 254. I think there's gonna I think if Namaste gets the sales license, this might rally to $4. I mean, and they're also partners up with Aurora Cannabis, right? Aurora Cannabis is Namaste partner, so you could probably make more money off of Namaste, especially since Namaste might go to $4, $5, $6. I mean, Forbes made a article on Namaste saying that it could possibly go to $7. I don't know if it will, I don't know if it can, but if they get their sales license, that's definitely a possibility. So you could probably double or triple your money from here. I mean, I'm not buying any more Namaste. I'm just going to hold on. I'm going to trust management. They're not lying. Everything is good. and the stock will continue to rise. I'll take the risk because I don't care anymore. I'm set for life. Aurora Cannabis is going to be $14, $15, possibly $20 by the time they hit the New York Stock Exchange. And they will be the #1 company. They're going to surpass Canopy if this Coke deal turns out to be true, 100%. They will be surpassing Canopy. They will be the #1 company. Nothing stopping that from happening unless Coke backs out from this deal. I'm so happy. Please give me 300 likes for this video. This will be my best like video I've ever made. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, well, please give me 300 likes up, thumbs up, or possibly more, because I'm hoping my channel super explodes from this. I'm hoping I get 10,000 subscribers by the time Aurora hits the New York Stock Exchange. You guys should share this video with everyone. Everyone should be watching this video. It should be spread all over the internet. Anyways, I'm so happy right now. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up anyways. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.